On this video, let's talk about beginning dating and how sexual relating can confuse our nervous system. What happens often is very quickly resentment enters. And this resentment can show up as game playing, that when our attachment needs are not met, we have a strong reaction to want to pull away and shut the other person out. Now, we might not be doing this for purposes of being a jerk. We might not be doing this for purposes of hurting the other person. We're actually overwhelmed with our own vulnerability, but we also simultaneously do not have language or awareness of how to make sense of our new attraction for this person that we're seeing. We don't quite have the ability to fully feel the depth of, wow, I am attracted to this person. I do have feelings for them. And that feels great and simultaneously scary. And it's that scary part that takes over. And instead of saying to ourselves, hey, I'm feeling a little fear here, I'm feeling a lot of fear. And instead of being able to verbalize that and take that to this person, this lovely new person that we're obviously attracted to, and say, hey, I just want to let you know that I'm noticing, I'm really feeling like we're getting close and it's going great. And while I simultaneously get close to you, I'm also noticing it brings up some fear and it creates internalized confusion of whether or not I can trust the fact that I'm attracted to you, whether or not I can trust that you're reciprocating and showing me attention or affection. What confuses all of this even more, a number of us invite sexual interaction, sexual relating very early on. Now, at face value, I'm just going to say, well, isn't that wonderful? As human beings who are sexual and you make a choice, hey, you want to be sexual? Sure, why not? Wonderful. However, those of us with attachment injuries, attachment wounds, and attachment trauma, the symptoms of trauma that show up in our relationship dynamics, that the sexual relating creates an attachment hormonal cocktail. And we can very quickly become bonded and connected to this person. Now, if we just met, we haven't gone out that much, and we've decided as two adults to say, you know what, let's bring, wouldn't it be fun to explore sexual relating with each other? Perfectly a logical idea. Who doesn't want to do that? But those of us with attachment wounds, we can very quickly overwhelm ourselves and confuse ourselves. And we can invite deeper levels of fear, which is the opposite of what we want. We want sexual relating to create deeper levels of intimacy and learning about each other and playfulness and adventure and just being able to connect. And then unfortunately what happens is that how our attachment system works, our nervous systems are linking up. We're literally, very close together. Our bodies are together. And what's happening is a lot of hormones and processes in our brain, our nervous system is noticing a connection, creating a connection with this person. Now, let me really illuminate what's happening here is that this person is a stranger. Now, you can say, oh, they're nice, they're a good person. I've known them for 2 weeks, I've known them for 3 weeks. They're not a stranger. No, they're pretty much a stranger. So what's happening is we're moving forward, strengthening a connection, and we're creating an attachment to a stranger. And for those of us who are very fearful already because we don't know if we can trust intimacy, we don't know if we can trust vulnerability, we don't know if it does really feel safe. Is this person here for me? Is this person going to just bail and leave? Is this person just going to like fall apart and exit whenever there's some stress and tension between us? Or is this person also going to take their own discomfort and direct it at us in the form of aggression? And are they going to try to control the relationship because they're so feeling out of control emotionally within themselves? We do not know any of this. And yet we're moving forward by allowing our brain and allowing our attachment through the nervous system, our attachment system, to get attached to someone who we really don't know if they're safe. And we can't really trust them because literally we do not know them. A rather short period of time has unfolded. So this video, I am not going to go as far as to say, therefore you cannot have sex. You got to be an adult and make that choice. I'm also aware there's a group of us within this, what I'm talking about, who even though we know this, we will not have a boundary. We will not slow down. Thank you so much. More videos on the way.